Hi everyone, it's Maybelle. I'm back with another reading. I found a large moth earlier today. He or she is getting a little anxious to get back out, so I thought I would go ahead and get started on this reading. Some very large moth you can see in the bottom there. Tomato hornworm. They're kind of hard to identify. I think it's a 5-spotted hawk moth. It also kind of looks like I think it was called a wave sphinx. So we're just going to do a spiritual meaning of a large moth. If I find anything specific about a hawk moth, we'll use that. Moths are similar to butterflies in that they represent transformation. They are usually nocturnal. This one was out in the daylight. I just found it on the side of the house, and it was just kind of resting. I've heard that some species will kind of just rest up against usually a house and release pheromones to attract the opposite sex. I'm surprised at how calm it is now because it was really trying to get out just a little while ago. It's really kind of pretty. Ooh. Depending on where you look, there are so many different meanings, but moths, they do symbolize transformation, so changes. They do seek the light, and it's important to know that the light is within. So if you're looking for the light outside yourself, it's going to be like artificial. So it's important to look for the light within. Some information and different meanings to lighten up and not take life too seriously. It can also indicate a change is coming, potentially with challenges. Some say that we need to get out of a comfort zone or self-created cocoon in order to grow and evolve. It encourages self-confidence. It could be that you're using your emotions to keep yourself protected from others. It could be also talking about like shadow work, feeling of being in the dark, again, of touching the light or seeking the light. So neat. So I thought I would bring it in for a little while so we could get it on video for a bit and begin the intro. And then I was going to get ready and pull some oracle cards and see if we can get messages. I thought we'd also do, because it does symbolize transformation, and transformation can also be connected to death. So I thought we could do a reading with cards, messages from heaven. So we could communicate with past on loved ones or ancestors and just get messages from heaven. I think I'm going to go ahead, and I was planning on just letting him or her go, but she's nice and calm. I'll go ahead and try and do at least the messages from heaven now. Dear God, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please allow me to be the channel. Wow, some messages are coming through. I just heard some notifications on my phone. Let's see if we can have messages from heaven with the spirit of the moth to help. I thank you for this message and for this opportunity to bring the moth in and share in this experience. Okay, what are the messages from heaven? Okay, seek professional help if you need to. All will be well. And this is card number 18. 1 and 8 together is close to a completion. It's a 9. It means foreign, could be foreign travel or exploration. Explore all your options. It can be higher learning and higher knowledge, so maybe seeking more information about something. This could happen to be something that you need to change, maybe a new profession, a new job. Messages from heaven. Okay. You are ready for a change of scenery. Explore. Card number 39. You may be 39 years old, but with the 9 coming through there and that same kind of explore your options energy, you are ready for a change of scenery. Explore. So again, explore your options. Messages from heaven. What is the message from the spirit moth trying to let us know? Messages from heaven. Problems that have held you back are being cleared. We are monitoring it. Messages from heaven. And that's a card number 31. 3 and 1 together make 4, which is a number of stability, security, building on a solid foundation. So whatever you feel that's been holding you back from making this big change or big transition, it's being cleared. And just know that your guides, your loved ones, your spirit guides, God, Source, Spirit, are monitoring the situation. They are with you. They are near you whenever you think about them or pray or, call them into conversation. What are the messages from heaven? Again, wow. So it's very similar. We are easing the blockage, which is holding you back. Go for it. So there's something that you may need help doing, but they're saying that the blockages are being cleared. You may wish to go for something pretty soon. Explore your options. 14 is the number on this card. 1 and 4 together is 5, which is the number of change. You may wish to watch the pick a card that I did not that long ago. I believe it was September, to release blockages. I'll try to remember to link it to the beginning of this reading. Messages from heaven. Give yourself time. Be kind to yourself and heal in your own way. This is number 37. 3 and 7 together make 10, which is a cycle completion or an ending. You may need to seek some type of assistance that could even be healing. So this might be where you need to see a physician or a therapist. Are there any more messages? Messages from heaven. Go out and plant new life seeds. Sow for your future. This is card number 23. So you may need to learn something new. Things are going to get a little bit easier. At least the pathway is going to be a little bit easier. Give yourself time. Don't rush. I don't want to turn the bright light on, because I don't want to stress him or her out. So I can't really read what it says here on the cloth. Something examined. So maybe time to examine options or get examined, or okay, any more messages from heaven? Someone needs your support. Can you help them? We will guide you. And this is card number 35. 3 and 5 together make 8, which is a number of strength. What comes around goes around. And also a number of eternity. So someone needs your support. Can you help them? We will guide you. So definitely you're being guided. If you feel like you are being guided, you are. Listen to your intuition. Listen to the messages that you feel are coming through to you. If especially you find a large moth, the messages are definitely for you. If you found this reading because you found a moth, and at the bottom of the deck is tune into the rhythm of nature. Let us connect together there. And that's card number 40. You may be 40 years old. 4 and 0 together make 4, which is a number of stability and structure and building on a solid foundation. So you may be being called to be some type of guide or helper, and you're being guided, you're being called, you're feeling the call. So they're telling you to kind of make steps, explore your options, perhaps get assistance, learn more information. There are a couple blockages or problems that have held you back in the past, but those things are being removed. All right, so that is what I have. Again, tune into the rhythm of nature. Let us connect together there. So you may be receiving lots of different messages from different symbols and synchronicities, birds, and other animals or insects. Okay, I'm going to do charms. What are some other signs or symbols that we might see in connection with the moth? So say you find a moth or you experience some type of moth situation, or you're just watching this reading because you are going through some type of transformation right now. What else do we need to know? At the bottom of the deck, before I put these down to do the charms, it says your intuition is strong. We are reaching out to help. And that's card number 7. 7 is a number of connectedness and spirituality. Okay, so there is a diploma. There is a bell, a cassette tape, a dollar bill, I think it's a $10 bill. Oh, okay, so there's this little scroll also inside of the jar with a pink bead, a silver bead, a clear bead, and a purple and blue bead. So it could be a message in a bottle, or it could just be another diploma, if you want to look at it like that. This landed with sing and dance visible on top. This is a jar of special sand, from a family vacation to Yosemite National Park, which is one of my favorite places to go and experience differently, like God's natural cathedrals. It just feels like unreal there. It just feels unreal there. It's so beautiful. Anyways, when this little ring key connection pops out, it looks like a key. We have a little like cheesecake with a strawberry on top and a heart charm with 3 little sparkles on each side. So 3, if you look at it on one side, it could be like a third party situation. So maybe friendship, love between friends, and or if you add up 3 and 3 on the back, it's 6, like the Lover's card in tarot. So can be representing like the Lover's card or Gemini, love, a decision, a choice, a return to better health. It can be an imbalanced situation, something that needs give and take. Okay, so the diploma can symbolize some type of ending or graduation from school, some type of achievement, or like victory, like the 6 of Wands. So like a being noticed for some type of achievement or graduation. The sand, this can symbolize someplace special, a sacred place to you, a time to, either go to somewhere where there is sand. It could represent the sands of time, time being needed, or time being like divine timing. It can represent a national park, family vacation, memories, needing to make memories. This message in a bottle, it can again be maybe if it's, these are spirit messages or messages from heaven. So it may be like congratulations or acknowledging you for your graduation, for your completion, your movement up. The pink bead would symbolize joy or love to me, happiness. The clear bead is like clarity or like a sense of being clear. The silver, kind of shiny and perhaps valuable. And the blue and the purple, symbolizing like a connection to the third eye and the crown. So definitely a need to use like intuition or maybe even telepathic communication. The bell, you may be hearing something. There may be some type of notification sound that you hear. You may hear a bell, know of a place that this reminds you of, a school bell. It can be a bell from a church. This cassette tape can remind you of a song or a message. You may be receiving messages through music. The $1 bill, they may be sending you dollars. Somehow you may remember like earning money from like a grandparent or someone who used to give you allowance. 1 and 10 together make 11. So you may be seeing 1111. 10s are cycle endings, and 1s symbolize kind of the self and new beginnings. So that can be ending in a new beginning or an increase, a progression, some type of increase. Get ready for an increase. There are other larger increments. There are other larger increments in here. So you may not be valuing yourself enough. I did already go over the meaning of the heart. The cheesecake. The cheesecake may be some type of like sweet, some type of celebration, some type of somebody's birthday, some type of sweetness, perhaps even innocence, something that maybe there's like a food issue there, since they're talking about explore your options and see someone. This talks about sing and dance. So singing and dancing, you may be guiding someone. You may be a teacher of some kind, maybe a singer or a dancer. You may also need to just raise your vibration, and by singing and dancing, you can change your energy. They may remember you singing and dancing. Maybe you either sung with them or danced with them. And there's obviously a connection to music. Okay, so I think that we will go ahead and end this portion of the reading with the moth here. We're going to go ahead and release him or her out back into the wild, especially since it's just kind of getting darker outside, and it looked like he or she was really wanting to get out a little bit earlier. So as soon as it started kind of fluttering around in the jar, I went to go grab it and decided to do the reading right then so that we could release it right after. All right, so if you want to take a moment to thank the moth for its presence and say bye. I'm going to go take it outside, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. It didn't even want to come out of the jar, so I finally got it out, and then it was kind of fluttering its wings for a little bit, so I just left it outside, and I'll check again in just a little while. I'm going to move these charms just off to the side here and clear up the messages from heaven. Put them here on the side, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards. So this is what, if you are just finding this reading and you are looking up what is the spiritual meaning of a hawk moth or one of these big sphinx moths, what might the reason or the meaning be behind them coming through and you feeling it's some type of spiritual message and something that it's telling you? So either you've had some kind of unique experience, or you found one or came across one and something made you look up what's the meaning. Okay, so what is the meaning of this encounter for the viewer? Intuition and manifestation. This is number 3 in spirit. So 3s are a number of collaboration, of trying, of working together on something. Intuition and manifestation. So you may intuitively know that it was some type of message for you. You feel like you're manifesting some type of change or transition or transformation in your life. The message for the viewer, for the large moth. Professional assistance again. So in the messages from heaven card, it said seek professional advice if necessary. This is 7 and people. 7s are numbers of spirituality and connectedness. You may be a bit nervous. You may be nervous to reach out professionally. This may have to do with career. This may have to do with just any time that you are needing some type of second opinion. I think that's what this other card speaks about. So if you're not sure about something, ask someone who would know. Ask someone in that field or with more knowledge than you. Okay, what is the message for the viewer from the spiritual message from the moth? Action. Waxing gibbous 6, and this is card number 15. 1 and 5 together makes 6, which is a number of love, the Lover's card in tarot, return to better health, a It could be generosity or charity. It can also be like seeking balance in a situation that may be a bit imbalanced. What is the message for the viewer? The masculine. Okay, so across my screen on the laptop, it says we've got an update for you. So it's restart now, another time, or okay. And this may have to do with a masculine, divine masculine in your life or your energy. 42, 4 and 2 together make 6. Again, so we have another 6. So this may be action energy is Mars. And Mars is in Gemini right now. The masculine energy would be Mars and action. This may be about taking some type of action, movement forward. And fruition. Wow, so making something come true, or putting something in action, but making something come to fruition. 37, you may be 42 years old. You may be 37. 7 and 3 together make 10. There would be a completion, a cycle ending, a harvest. Okay, what is the message from the Hawk Moth for the viewer? And the reason why I read those messages that kind of pop up on the screen is oftentimes messages that come through, or things that pop up, or just wind chimes or bells ringing or a dog barking, they can symbolize something for someone out there. And it's usually a message coming through. A clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. And this is number 39. Wow. And so fruition is there, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. Taking some type of action, having to do with masculine energy or taking action. With the clockwork pumpkin, I'm also seeing, because it says clock, like a time for action or time for fruition. Oh, and it even says on the fruition card, it does say harvest moon right up above it. What is the message for the viewer? My goodness. Lantern Fairy, a clear solution, card number 24. So again, a clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment, and a clear solution. This card always reminds me of the Hermit card, which can represent Virgo. But the Hermit card is a card of going within, being a guide. And this card did say, someone needs your help, or support. Can you help them? And we will guide you. So maybe you just need to take action on kind of exploring your options and learning a little bit more. Maybe how to better kind of manifest something or bring something into being, some type of wonderful idea, a clear solution, and using your intuition. Okay. Message for the viewer. Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. Card number 10. So there's a 10, cycle completion and ending. Eclipses are usually kind of eclipsing something out to bring in new energy, a shift in energy, a powerful energy shift. And we have a partial solar eclipse this month in Scorpio. So that might be kind of the timing of this. You may wish to look at the other reading that I just did earlier today. I recorded the month of October energies, and we look at the weekly energies for the month of October for each sign around the zodiac. So a powerful energy shift. Okay, I think we're almost ready to tie this up. I'm going to put, let's put this up here. Gonna do next some advice. What would the advice be from the Hawk Moth? Work through your feelings. Last quarter moon in Aries. So perhaps you need to talk to someone or see someone. Explore your feelings. This could also have to do with work, just because it does say work there. What is the advice from the Hawk Moth? Trust all will be well. New moon in Virgo, and we already had some Virgo energy come through. Trust all will be well. You may want to work on your heart chakra. You may want to work on getting grounded. This card talks about, first of all, trusting all will be well, no matter what is going on around you. But it also is kind of in the sign of analytical and practical, of service, Virgo. So take small steps in the direction that you want to go, like plan and start moving in that direction, and just trust all will be well. So I like that. It sounds like a good message. Sometimes when you see, like a big moth like that, and then you read in some places that it can symbolize this or that negative, dark omen or something like that. I really like getting all these kind of helpful, positive messages, and especially ending on trust all will be well. It's a really good card to get. I hope that you found this message beneficial and helpful. If you think that someone else might like to see it, please share it with them. It helps support and grow the channel. I would love it if you stuck around and checked out some of the other videos that I've recorded, or subscribe and continue to return, because I've always have new plans and things in the works. And I would love to see you back here again. Take care.